What's up, guys? This is Chris here, and today we are going to have a real good time. I've actually been waiting for this for a week. Today we are going to be shooting the brand new Banshee. This is the CMMG Banshee MKGS. Now this is their most recent version of the Banshee, and it has a lot of new features on it, which I am very excited about. Before we get into it, I just want to let you know that I've shot a lot of CMMG Banshees, and I'm a big fan, so this is going to be a little bit biased from the start. I really like the gun, and I think it's one of the better guns for the money, so hopefully this one stands up to that very, very high opinion that I already have of the other one. Sometimes videos go bad when I initially expect it to be really good, so we'll see how it goes. Now this guy is a 9mm radial delayed blowback, and it has a system in it that makes it a little bit less recoil than blowback, maybe a little bit more than roller delayed, but very similar. This guy has AR controls, really awesome trigger in it, comes with the brace, and the new version actually uses a proprietary upper. They used to use AR-15 uppers, whereas now this is made specifically for the Banshee, and hopefully that gives us some advantages in shootability. I believe there's an 8-inch barrel, and we got a Trigicon Moreau on here, we got a hand stop on here, and then we have a CMMG's flash hider. The trigger on this is really excellent, the controls are excellent, we have 45-degree throw on the safety, we have a big old charging handle, and this thing absolutely screams shoot me quickly, so hopefully we can achieve that for you today. One of my favorite things about the gun is obviously the color. If you guys are familiar with my CMMG Banshee reviews, I get a different green color every time I get one of these, and this one they actually made brand new, and this is the only one in existence that I'm aware of, and you can't get this because this is my custom color, at least right now. So if it gets really popular in the video, I'm sure they'll give it to you. I want to let you know in advance that they sent this gun to me for review, and that won't change anything. However, whatever happens out there today, whether we have failures, whether we shoot 300 rounds cold, you will see that. Other than that, I think that the gun is pretty awesome so far. The looks, the feel, obviously the previous Banshees worked really well. The fact that the gun takes Glock mags and it's an AR-9 that doesn't have as much recoil as standard ones is always a good time. PCCs like this are always a fun time, not only to use for self-defense and home defense, because oftentimes it uses the same magazines and ammunition as your standard concealed carry firearm or your self-defense handgun, whereas it has less blast, it's easy to suppress, and overall a super good time for new shooters as well. Oftentimes when I have people who've never shot before, smaller statured people, older people, I usually have them start on a PCC because it makes them feel like they're shooting a real gun, but there's low blast, low recoil. It's a lot of fun, and honestly in real life still very effective as a self-defense tool. Let's go out and shoot, but before we do, I do want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. It's because of you guys we have the guns and ammo and cool shit on the channel, and without you guys we wouldn't have a channel, so we really appreciate you. And if you want to support the channel, just go down to the link in the description below, sign up. Also in that description is a local homeless shelter from Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. Those kids could really use your help, so please go down there and donate to those kids. All you have to do is click that link, throw them a few bucks. All right, so we haven't zeroed this yet, but as always, I've wanted to shoot this so bad that I'm gonna throw some blazer in here and we'll just see if we can hit anything real quick, and then I'll zero it here in a minute. Oh, we hit dead on. I think we're a little high right. Such a tiny little thing. Kind of like you. Tiny but fierce. In a good way. In my personal perspective, I feel like this has less recoil than the other ones did.
Oh yeah?
I don't know what they did. I don't know if they changed it too much. They said it wasn't a next generation. Said it was a continual of the old generation, but that's shooting really, really soft. I'm going to be honest with you. That's fun.
You got me so hard in the head.
Uh-oh. I might have done that, I don't know.
You scared him.
Where's he at? I don't know if I'm hitting that guy or not.
You're not. You're not. I don't know where you're going though.
Well, I can hit this one. I don't know why I can't hit the other one.
It's on the ground.
Where'd that go? Okay. So I am hitting right and high. By a lot, right? Fucking bullshit. Same thing, right? Happens when I hit the reload and then when I hit the magazine release, but it only happened when I'm moving quickly both times, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's entirely possible. This thing shoots stupid fast. This is crazy. Feels like I'm cheating. Got a failure. 2 failures. That sucks. I didn't show, I mean, I'm not using contacts. I'm trying to figure out if I can cause a failure. And being dumb.
Okay.
All right, now we have more YouTube compliant 10-round magazines. You playing it? That time I was moving quick. So that seems to happen every single time I hit the bolt release instead of hit the charging handle, or at least every once in a while I hit the bolt release. This exact thing happens. So what's going on is the bolt is hitting what looks like it's hitting the back of the magazine, and maybe it's got a little too much on that and it's not hitting the round off the top of the magazine into the chamber, as you can see that there. But a forward assist, I could assist it forward, but I do not. So looks like we're just gonna rack it in there like the old days. Quick though.
That was 1 finger pull per bullet.
Was it? Oh shit! I was gonna walk like Arnold. For all of those who are look at this bullshit. Did it again.
Uh-oh.
For all of those who have never seen the movie Predator, my wife has never seen Predator, and we're watching it. We're halfway through last night, and it makes me want to hip shoot. You can kind of do it.
Yeah, you
I can't do it while moving, though. Do it lefty too. All right, this is one of my dumber ideas. I was like, you know what? Let's barely zero this 9mm PCC and let's take it out to long range and act like a moron. We'll see what we can do. I'll see if I'll hit this one at like 40 yards quick. Boop. That one's at like a little over 100. You hit that?
You did. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that gives me some hope. Let's try 200. Yay or nay?
No. I have literally no idea.
I saw a splash.
Oh, that was a hit. 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 Not hit. Nope. Hit. 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 Hit.
I mean, that's 200 yards.
You got beard.
You got rifle beard? That's gonna be the new look in 2025.
Rifle beard.
All right, well, that was a mixed bag, which is irritating. Sort of called that in the beginning because nothing I ever love can last. I'm just kidding. I wanted this to be 100%. I really did. I thought this was gonna shoot like a demon. It did shoot like a demon. Wow, was this thing quick. Wow, 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 wow. It was fast, it was accurate, it looks cool as It has all the exact controls on it, so of course it had malfunctions. It looked to me like it wasn't stripping the first round off the magazine every time when I hit the bolt latch. It makes me wonder if it just doesn't have enough stuff to get all the way through, because if I rack all the way back and mean it with the charging handle, it had no problem. I vaguely remember having either one other, did we have another malfunction besides that? I think that was when I was like limp wristing it kind of. I think so, when I was like kind of doing like this. Then I tried to replicate it, it didn't work. Could be growing pains, I hope. It could be a break-in process. I did shoot 250 rounds. I shot Federal, I shot Fiocchi, and I shot, what was it, Blazer. We shot the majority of it was Blazer 115 grain. And all of them had the same malfunction on the reload process. Now, out of all the guns we were gonna get for review in the past few months, this one and the new CZ Shadow is the one I wanted to shoot most. And even though it had a couple malfunctions, the shooting experience at least was spectacular. Not only that, but the gun looks incredible as well. So I'm gonna have to shoot this more, see if that's an issue, and we'll obviously talk to CMMG and see what's going on there with the bolt release, not stripping the round off the magazine. It's using 3 different Glock magazines and then the shorty, so technically 4 different magazines, 3 different types of ammo, and we saw it with all of those. So it's not an ammunition or a magazine related issue. Sadly, it is something to do with the gun. Now, the radial delayed blowback system is very light recoil, as you saw when I was shooting it, particularly up close. I did a mag dump very, very quickly, and it felt very, very low as far as the recoil and pulse realm goes, almost on par with something like a JP5 or an MP5. Not quite, but real close. The benefit of this gun over those guns is this is only about $1,600, where the average MP5 is about $3, and if you get in the JP5, it's around $3 to $4, depending on how you trick it out. So you can almost get 2 of these for 1 of those, and this is no slouch in the looks department either. This is one of the coolest looking AR9s I have ever had. I'm excited to put this on the gun wall, to be honest with you. This looks slick as and it shot slick as I just really hope they fix the malfunctions, and then it very well could be the perfect PCC. Charging handle was great. The ambi controls are awesome, especially left to right hand. You can see there on the left side, it's a little bit skinnier and it's a little bit shorter. So when you're running right-handed, when I'm running the opposite side safety, it doesn't with my grip at all, which I really like. Sometimes they make them the same size. I don't like that. Usually an engineer made that, not a shooter. Now over here we have big controls on the bolt latch, and then we have big controls on the magazine release as well as a beveled mag well. Through the XL grip on there, it comes with a mag pull, or like it's a CMMG grip, but it looks like a standard mag pull MOE. And then obviously we have an M-LOK rail up top here with slots on either direction, pick on top, and then we have what looks to be like an M-LOK slot there. I've never seen that before. I initially thought this was weight reduction, but I don't know what that M-LOK slot's there for. Maybe it's for your M-LOK, like Surefire X300s or something like that. Like I said, the only thing wrong with it is we had a few bobbles, and that sucks, but other than that, the gun is absolutely incredible. Overall, I had an absolute blast shooting this, and hopefully it runs itself out, and I can give you a 1,000 or 2,000 round review and say that those were the only failures I had, but who knows? We'll have to see. If you want to see a versus video with this or anything, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.